Exchequer Analytics is the brand new business intelligence reporting tool for the Exchequer system. It's a browser-based application that can be published both internally and externally onto websites. As part of the first release, we will be covering 5 key areas of the Exchequer system through a series of dashboards. We have the company dashboard, a dashboard for customers, suppliers, stock, and debtors and creditors. Let's focus in on the company dashboard. So here we have 5 reports on this dashboard, and at the moment we're selecting across the entire trading history for our all periods and years. But what I can do, if I wish, I can select a particular year and go back in time and get a report of what our business was doing, say, back in 2010. Let's just encompass everything again and go on to all periods and years. I can do more inline filtering and drilling down within the charts themselves. So let's open up the profit and loss trend analysis. So as you can see, that's covering my entire trading history. But if I want to focus in on a particular year, I can quite simply just drag across the period selection I require, and there you go, it's generated me a brand new trend analysis based solely on that single year of 2009. Similarly as well, I can have other interaction with the business intelligence tool here of Exchequer Analytics. So I'm on the customer dashboard here and looking at my sales order analysis. So let's just make that full screen. So for the current year, this is the number of orders that have been placed, but more importantly, I've got details here of what's outstanding and what's overdue. So let's drill down onto the overdue section, and here we have a couple of periods where I can see that there's some outstanding orders that need attention. So let's drill into period 10. So still the overdue orders, and here we have the exact detail of those orders, so the order numbers, the customers, and the stock items themselves. I can very simply, if I want to as well, take this information out of analytics and drop it into Excel just by simply exporting that information, and there we have it in a spreadsheet for us to go off and do perhaps more filtering and more reporting to other members of the organization. Let's go back into analytics and let's just go back to the home screen and drop that through. Lots of customization available also within the dashboards tool. So let's go on to the stock tab, and over here, let's bring this one to full screen. I have a donut chart of my least products sold by value. Maybe I don't wish to see that represented by a donut, I want to have it done by another chart, and I can easily do that. So let's go into this part of the system, and let's first of all, let's change the chart type and let's have a funnel chart. So by simply dragging that across, it now changes that chart from donut into the funnel. I've got that there. Let's put some more information on that. Let's have some values and numbers as to what's being told here. So let's just drag the chart labels across onto there. There, I've got that instantly, so it's giving me even more information on that chart. I can save that chart away, and now whenever I open up that particular dashboard report, this information is going to be displayed in this way. But further interaction within the charts themselves, if I click on the legend, I can start and see how that report builds up and where the items are happening. So I've got more dynamic reporting available to me, still within the analytics system. Whilst we're talking about customization, you can also build your own charts using the custom tab. And what I've got here is a chart that I've brought through already from the customer dashboard, but I want to add my own to this. So let's create a new chart cell, and let's start and build up our report and our new chart. So we go here, and let's start and build up what we need. So I'm going to be building up a chart based on my transactional activity. So let's select that information from here. So here's the transactions, and the first thing I'm going to be interested in is my transaction count. So let's drag that over onto this axis over here, and then be interested to see what transactions we're actually using. So let's go for a transaction type. Now when we've got that, I want a bit of drill down on this report as well, but I want to know how many transactions I'm raising if a current period. So how many orders am I placing? How many invoices am I raising? So let's drag the transaction account across onto the x-axis as well, and also now we need to select the period number, so we drag that there onto that axis. So let's give this chart a title, so let's call it trans count, and that's that done there. And do the same up here as well. Let's give it a title too, trans count, and let's flip onto the chart, and there's my chart built already. So we've got some more customization than we can do here. So let's make the colors different by transaction type. So let's select that. And now we've got a series of colours that have been deployed. Now I can go and edit these colours to my own requirements, but I'm just going to accept the defaults. Let's save that chart, and there we have my new chart based on transaction count. I've got my nominal transfers there, I've got my sales invoices. Let's have a look at sales orders. Let's drill down onto the sales orders, and I can see how many sales orders I've been placing for a given period. Nice and simple, very easy to use, very, very intuitive, and that is the Exchequer Analytics business reporting tool.